Hey Zub Zub, what are you doing? Well, I'm opening a door. You see, in opposite to many technique sets in which opening doors is easy and fast, here actually it is tough, requires some time and hurting your fingers. But as you can see, they are opened right now, almost. Just a few scratches. And voila! Welcome to the review of McLaren P1 from MOULD KING. The mechanism that opens a door isn't the only interesting thing in this car. Actually, this car has a lot of interesting features. Let's focus for example on Cardback. In order to access an engine, you need to remove like the whole cover of back of the car, something like this. This may look like a very strange solution, but I checked the internet, and actually this is how they are accessing an engine in a real McLaren P1. Also, which is very nice, taking out and inserting this cover is easy and fast, in opposite to opening a door. So you need to do something like this, you need to adjust parts here and here. You have a nicely covered car. Another feature related with Cardback is a spoiler. So yet another, it requires you to play with your fingers, and yet another time it requires some time. I will probably show you here or here or here, whatever, how the spoiler is opening and how it is adjusted. Oh, it is broken? Something went broke here. It happens. Oh, and here, as you can see. Okay, so playing with a spoiler is causing some damage to the car. It happens. I'm sure that intentions were good. Anyway, let's went to a street and test the last function of this car. The most interesting function. Let's imagine a very dangerous situation on the road. So we have a road and here is a stone. So, how to handle it? If you are, for example, driving in a small car, like this one, it is simple. It is enough for you to change a line, and now, as you can see, you survived. Good. If you are driving, for example, in Ford Raptor, it is also no big deal. You can just drive over it. Something like this. And you survived. Good. If you are driving, for example, in a snow plow, then you can use a plow in order to move a stone from a road. And you also survived. But how to manage this situation in McLaren P1? You are too big to switch a lane. You don't have also any plow to move a stone from a road. You also don't have enough space under a car to drive above a stone. Or do you? You see, a McLaren P1 have a very interesting feature. It allows you to raise a level of your floor a little bit. In order to do this, you need to open a car hood and again play with the mechanism. It can take a while. Welcome back. Now you can see that floor of the car raised a little bit, on around 1 centimeter. So there is a plenty of space under a car, and for sure it can safely drive above a stone. I don't even need to test it. Okay, so this car has a lot of interesting functionalities. A mechanism that opens a door, a mechanism that is raising your car, a mechanism that is causing your spoiler to damaging a car. Also it has a standard like the hand of the god and steering wheel mechanism. By the way, I forgot to mention, but when you are steering the wheels, it also causes spoiler to move up and down. But I can't show you this because spoiler was broken, so let's skip this one. I'm again mentioned all of those functionalities because building experience was just amazing here. I mean, with all of those interesting connections, with all of those jigs that you are asking yourself what they are doing, what this mechanism leads to. I mean, this is a really interesting, let's say, experience here. There is like during a building, there is many secrets that you want to discover, and it is cool. Also, you have an engine that is built from, let's say, basic technic parts. Not those fancy cylinders that are very common right now. However, building experience has also some cons. The first one, although it is compensated by the other mechanism, is a lack of gearbox. Okay, so this car has no gearbox, but it has a tons of different mechanisms here. And to be honest, I'm okay with this. The second con is one impossible step to make. In order to perform this step, I needed to, let's say, bend a parts a little, use a force to make them fit together. Maybe there was another way, yes, but basically following the instruction, you cannot avoid this impossible step. And also finally, yet again, plating elements from MOULD KING disappointed me. So, at the back of the car there is this exhaust pipe. It is a plating element. And yet again, MOULD KING just, I don't know, but these plating elements didn't fit to the rest of the construction. I needed to use a workaround. I just attached a simple square base element between exhaust pipe and the rest of a car, and this solution was worked for me. Let's focus right now on how the car is looking, because for me it is looking very good. I really like those simple yet elegant car interior. I really like this orange-black appearance of the car. I really like those wheels, those chrome wheels. But the best looking part in this car is the car ass. I mean, just look at this. It is a perfection. I mean, just look at those system pieces, how they are connected here. It is perfect. This chrome exhaust pipe, I mean, wow. And there is so many interesting stuff. Okay, so finally it is time for the summary. This car has lots of solid pros. For example, it is packed with interesting features. The building experience was really good. And also, the appearance of this car is just wow. Let's do not forget about this sass. However, this doesn't mean that this car is without flaws, because this car has also cons. For example, there was a few issues with the building experience. One impossible step, issue with the plating element, and also there is this feature that damages a car. So, if it is about me, I would give a note 8 out of 10 to this set. Because basically, building experience was really interesting. And like cons related to playability aren't that important to me. So, 8 out of 10. Thank you and see you later.